I think sometimes this is also the secret to be happy.
To forget more.
If you forget stuff, you are always amazed.
Everything is new.
Everything is new every day. Look the sun.
Hi, my name is Michael Husu, and welcome to Cue Me In, a series from Melody Factory where we interview friends on music, culture, and what makes us unique. Welcome today. We have three special guests. We have Pietro, Greta, and Leandro.
Hi.
Hi.
What is something that you did this morning that you want to share with us?
This question, I was not expecting that one. You can start.
Well, this morning I have to say I am on vacation from teaching. 2 weeks free. So actually, what I normally do is also what I almost did this morning. Like I wait the last minute to wake up to get the train.
Okay.
But since the train today was a little later than normally, I had time to do some other stuff. And fortunately, the bathroom was occupied from my flatmate, so I couldn't use it, and so I did some sport. Imagine sport. You wouldn't say,
Okay.
but I did a bit of sport, waiting
But you
for
told
my
me.
moment.
You told me you lost the train.
And then the bathroom was, as I said, it was occupied, and I did so much sport, and then I lost the train.
Super.
And I took the last one.
Okay.
But I was on time. I'm always on time. Never late. I try to be before, but sometimes I'm on time. And that's what I did. I did also cappuccino.
Ah.
This is a must for me. Is it a must for you, Greta?
I actually prefer my matcha latte in the morning.
Matcha.
I know it sounds like really that girl, but no, I've been doing it for a long time and I prefer it over coffee. But today I just had a really quick breakfast. I got ready, then ate a gipfeli.
Yes, and you were probably on the train that I would have loved to
Yeah,
catch.
I think I
And
even
then-
saw you from
I
the back,
know.
but I wasn't sure if it was you. I was just going. And yeah, I read on the train and on the bus. I like to read in the morning.
What did you read?
I read Just Friends by Haley Pham. It's a romance novel. Yeah, my preferred genre.
Romance.
Yeah. What do you have to say?
I don't have, I woke up and
That's a good start.
yeah. You know, some people don't do. And then I took a breakfast, and then I met you guys at the train station, and we had a lot of interesting conversations on our way here.
Yes.
And
Which I
found-
missed.
Yeah, exactly. But you read. I found really interesting when we had to meet in the platform, and we were like, I'm coming to the platform, and I saw a guy, and so probably it's Leandro, but he was walking so fast. I was like, no way, it's Leandro, no. From 200 meters, you can anyways recognize a Portuguese like chill guy from a guy that. I mean, why he was running if there was 5 minutes from the departure of the
but
train?
it was not me, no?
It was not you.
Ah.
Exactly. And I was like, you see, chill.
He's
Chill.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough. But was a good-looking guy, no? I mean, if you thought.
Yes, he was tall, good style, but he was running. I was like, man, chill, it's 5 minutes. And then
life is tough.
So on the same topic as what we just talked about, what is some kind of things that you notice during your day? Like, you guys think about more the small details? Are you guys looking at the bigger picture of the thing, or you're just kind of thinking in your head about what's next to do? Like, what's running through your head, or what do you notice during the day?
For me, sometimes as you can notice probably, then I notice the little details, like these little details that, and it was like I love to be amazed from those kind of little details, even if they have no meaning. But in a way, like last weekend, as I said, I'm on vacation. I was in Sevilla, beautiful.
Oh,
Liebe Grüße zu die Leute von Sevilla. Wonderful people.
Auf Deutsch, yeah?
Beste chat. Hola. And we came back, and on the flight back, I was thinking, okay, let's write some memories of the trip, you know, few paragraphs for the 3 days I went, and then I spent the whole flight, like 2 hours, to write memories, and I wrote like 1,000 words for 3 hours time on Friday, you know, and I like, oh God, how many details I remember, you know.
That's really good. Huh?
See.
Interesting.
See. Ma private, nobody.
No.
But maybe, you know, in 40 years, maybe I will
Publish.
become a what? No.
No, you tell me after, no?
After?
No.
Oh, this is between us. No, but you know, I think that this is a good question. I think I see the details at the end.
Yes.
But I try not to forget. But I have to say something else about the memory. I have a tip for everyone after. But I want to know your perspective. See,
Okay.
details or general picture?
Well, I don't know what to answer to this question. I've been stressing out the entire time you've been talking. I don't know what you've been talking about. What do I need to answer? I don't know. I think I look at people and their faces, the way they dress. I don't know.
Yes.
Also, when I came down here, I noticed the beautiful landscape. You don't see it now.
Wait, Leandro said no, you have to watch at this landscape, and Leandro said, this doesn't look at all as Switzerland. Look.
No,
Cioè,
I meant
cos'è?
the street. I meant the street.
Sì, ho capito, the asphalt.
Because I saw some exotic trees and I was like, okay, this could be like Australia or
Ma
something.
Australia, but look outside.
Yeah.
No, I noticed the beautiful street and the beautiful view, and then I was just incredibly grateful also to be here.
Oh.
If the sun would be out, it would be even better.
Slightly.
Like this is, but with sun it would be like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
So details at the end.
Yeah, that's
I
really
think
good.
so. Yeah.
Me personally, I observe a lot, but I don't reflect so much.
Okay.
So this is not something I'm proud of. Sometimes I just reflect about things after like 3 days after
They have.
they happened, which is not good. May cause some troubles. But yeah, I observe a lot. I like to look around. Nothing in specific. As I said, I don't reflect so much. So honestly, I don't know what I look at.
So you reflect, but too late in a way.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
Like
it's like,
under the shower, and are you the person
Yes,
that
I remember this, no?
I should have answered like this, that,
no, like last week I reflected about something that happened 5 years ago. I was like, I was right, you know, I was right in this argument.
Let me do the call.
No, definitely.
Yeah, the worst thing is when you have an argument and then later you think about, oh no, I should have said that. It would have been like
Sí,
the best.
Definitely,
And then
yes.
in the moment you didn't think of it.
But after 5 years, it decades, I think
Yeah.
you are not right.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. But
Remember 5 years
Sí,
ago.
sí.
Yeah.
Exactly. Apropos remembering, I have to say a lot of people tell me I have a bad memory, and I have bad memories. I don't remember so much the things, you know. Also culture, general culture stuff. But I found out that actually this is a symptom of a good memory. Why?
A bad memory is a symptom of good memory.
Wait.
Do you hear how this sounds?
Michael, let me explain.
Okay.
Memory is built with two abilities. The one of remember a thing,
Okay.
you know, and the one that you think, good memory, I remember everything, no? And the ability of forgetting things. Why?
I think I also saw this Instagram reel, by the way.
I read about it. No? Didn't you say it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Cioè, imagine someone that remembers everything he sees. There are people like this.
Yes.
And they get crazy. They are crazy.
That's
It's like-
crazy.
But yes, because the brain is overloaded.
Okay.
So
And
I
you
have a very good
Technique to let it go.
technique to forget. That means I
You
have
have a good memory.
50% of my memory is crazy good.
Uh-huh.
And the other 50% is acceptable.
Fair, if it works for you,
With
you
the
know.
logic, yeah.
C'hai capito?
Yes.
And I think sometimes this is also the secret to be happy.
To forget more.
if you forget stuff, you are always amazed.
Everything is new.
Everything is new.
Everything is
Look at the
fresh.
sun. No, as you said, the sun.
Forgot about the sun.
Ma è vero. No, if you think about it.
Okay.
Really good point, yeah.
Don't forget this and think about it.
Perfect. I will think about it, especially in the shower after thinking of it 5 years ago.
Yeah, my days are too late.
Yes. Is there a place, like a room or any place or time of the day, where you would say you feel the most yourself? Like, is there a condition in the world that you think you feel your most yourself?
I will let answer Greta before, because otherwise you overthink it while I'm sitting playing.
Last week I was at the conservatory at Drei Linden Park, and it was like really beautiful weather. The sun was out, and I don't know, I was just really happy. It was a beautiful view again. I felt myself, and I don't know. I mean, we're all musicians. Probably also when we are in the moment playing or singing. In my case, I think then I also feel most like myself. I know it sounds a bit
it's not at all. But you would say that yourself is more connected with beauty and like things that have I don't know, some kind of aesthetic quality.
I think so, yeah.
Is it also connected with nature or more?
Yeah, also with nature, yeah.
So to find really the kind of peace, the beauty.
Exactly, yeah. I agree, yeah.
Do you find that when because you mentioned when you sing, sometimes you are in the flow.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that happens, but to me not all the time. No.
Yeah, of course.
And then when it happens, you feel it and echo. And then in that moment, can you enjoy it? Or because I saw another reel, maybe you saw, where it says this is our first source of information. Where he says, you can never really enjoy 100% because otherwise you lose the control. The control is not the right word, of course, because you have to lose the control to do music.
You say that you cannot like let it get too near to yourself. I know, yeah. Mm-hmm. You cannot cry on stage, like.
See?
It's like, but still, I don't know. What did you say about flow?
You meant
like, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? Like, can you really enjoy 100% when you are doing music? Exactly. Sometimes when you feel it, or do you feel that you cannot let it totally go because otherwise?
No, I think I can let it go.
See?
I think so. Yeah, and I think it's really nice feeling when you're really in the moment. But of course, it doesn't always happen, and sometimes also you think it's like this was the worst performance of my life, and everyone else thought it was amazing.
See, but in that case,
sometimes they are lying, you know.
I know that also, but I think you don't always have to feel your best to like show your best. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the technical
I want to continue.
What was the question?
It doesn't matter.
No, I changed the question.
The place of the time of the
flow,
day.
I think so.
The flow. Can you let it go?
I think it's really, really difficult to be on the flow 100%. Honestly, of course, there are always factors that come in and make you worry about stuff. So, especially when you're like in a competition or a concert that people actually paid money to, you always have a responsibility or, I don't know, awareness that you need to play on a certain level. So it's not music on its pure state, you know? You're not there like, sometimes you are alone and you are playing music for yourself and you enjoy it. Maybe then it's music on 100%. Maybe technically it's not so strong, but I think when performing, I mean, probably some people can get to that level, but I think focused on music 100% is really, really tough.
Aren't you, when you play alone and you say, okay, I'm 100% with the music, isn't it missing something? I mean, like, because in the practice room, I'm always a bit too picky in a way, too picky with the details, and then I always go back. That's why you should record yourself, you know, that you can really let go and then analyze, no? And if it's with auditions is I think it's difficult because it's really an audition.
Yeah.
But with a live concert, I feel like it's finally complete in a way because you
Yeah.
also feel the energy back. And if you are alone, for me, it's like yes, but then you don't share with anybody in a way in that moment.
Yes, I completely understand. I mean, something I've changed in my practice is I always have a moment that I don't judge myself.
Yeah.
You know, so like sometimes you just put a soundtrack and you just play it. Like it doesn't matter if the notes don't come out, if the intonation is bad. Like just
Enjoy.
sing with your inner voice.
Yeah.
Like it really doesn't matter. Because like if you're always in a practice room and you're not making music, so what is the goal? Like are you working to have a perfect staccato? Are you working to have perfect intonation? But then music comes second plan. That doesn't make any sense, you know. Yeah, great question.
So guys, guess what is his instrument?
Never.
If you
People will never.
he said 2-3 stuff. Huh?
Okay.
I don't know if
now we have to
in the
reveal it.
meeting,
You have to.
No,
People will guess it. Yeah.
in the back,
Okay.
backstage.
In the backstage, so you reveal it. Okay, on the topic of kind of what means something musical to you, or kind of getting on to what feels right.
What did they do this morning? I chose the wrong
song. What makes you find something convincing? So it can also be even in movie, but specifically maybe let's talk about music. What convinces you? You say, okay, yeah, for example, for ourselves, you know, I'm playing something and you say, wow, that makes a lot of sense also as a phrase, or, you know, when we find that the music kind of gives us something, or we even get a physical feeling. Or it can be what we hear or from a performance. You know, sometimes we sit down and we think and we say, okay, I understand what they want to show, but I don't really feel overwhelmed from the art itself. But there's other moments where we don't even choose to feel touched by what's happening, and we just get this kind of wave and we say, wow. So yeah, let's discuss.
This is a really difficult question to answer.
So Leandro should start.
I think,
Yeah.
no, I agree. No, I think when you said that this physical reaction, and you also said you cannot cry on stage. That means you can cry in the audience. But I also do, and the first time I did it, it was but this is maybe revealing about the instruments. No, it's my instrument. Not it. It was at a show from Brass. Don't know if you know it.
How is it? Say the name more.
Brass.
Okay.
From Wien.
Of course, I know. Yeah. Why look?
Not too much really. No, it was crazy. They were playing. I mean, there are 7 brass players, and they fill the theater with the sound of 7 brass. So, I mean, 3 trumpets, 3 trombones, 1 tuba, and they play so good, and it's crazy how I say it in a positive way. How loud they can play. It's crazy in the sense of it's like almost impossible.
Like
the
richness of the sound.
Exactly. They can play so loud because the intonation is so perfect between them, and exactly the sound of each other goes.
You don't even know who's playing which instrument.
And this mass of sound.
Yeah.
It fills the room more than an orchestra. It's crazy. Not to say, go to it. But the thing is, they play without notes. They do really almost. They do real theater, almost cabaret. I mean, they look also to the comedy part in a way. But I remember the first time I heard them. At the end, normally they play. Not normally. Sometimes they play. Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen, this amazing arrangement that they did, and there is this passage when they play after the guitar solo that they play, this really loud passage, and also they do kind of a cover because they use the instruments as they use the brass instruments. They not try to imitate the band, you know. they go in louder, louder, louder. Ti-ra, ba-ra, wa, wa, da, da, da. And they go to pianissimo, and then you feel really the mass of sound in yourself, like when you are in the club, you know, that you feel exactly. And you feel, why should I put my...
Or the Fastnacht.
Yeah, because exactly what I do. Let's not paragonate Mnosy Brass with fast. But no, only for the intonation. But exactly, this sound.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then you get this wave of sound, and then they go to pianissimo with this, after 2 hours of concert, with this pam, precision. So you are amazed, both technical, in a way, but at the moment, they are so great, you forget the technical part. You forget everything, and you feel the way, and then they drop down, and it was like, for me, it was like, so like, bam, goosebumps,
So,
and really, and then in that moment, it was the first time I cried.
okay.
It was really bam. See. No, amazing. So I don't know
No,
if
please.
it answered a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great answer.
No.
Every person has their...
No. Cioè, Goosebumps is really the most.
Yeah, I forgot the question again. But I don't know, I had like a maybe similar experience when I saw Madama Butterfly for the first time. And I know it's a really, really sad story, but this opera, I know, it just really stayed in my heart, and it's one of my favorites. And I just remember when they were doing the duet, Pinkerton and Jojo's son, I just cried because I knew what was happening, and I also was feeling these goosebumps we were talking about. And it just really stayed with me, the feeling. And I think, that's when something convinces you, when the feeling really stays with you. It might not, maybe you cry, maybe you have the goosebumps, maybe you cannot stop smiling because you're so internally happy. And I think when a specific moment or a specific feeling stays with you, that's when it convinces me.
You say, yes,
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah, I mean, for me it's a bit different. I think usually the best performances or what I consider to be great performance is something that I'm not even so much focused on. So in the sense that the music is so good, the music making is so good, the mood that the artist set in on stage and what makes you feel for me sometimes I lose the focus and I just start going through memories through my mind, So I remember in some orchestra concerts, sometimes there's a beautiful theme or a beautiful movement, and it has such a characteristic vibe to it that it transports me to a childhood memory or something like this. And that's when I know it's great, because the level of music making is so deep, there's nothing that you can say, okay, this was not so good.
Yeah.
So whether in a state that's you're dreaming while listening to a song, while remembering memories, I think this happens sometimes, and I think it's when a performance is really, really great is when I'm not so focused, it's when I'm dreaming.
I think it's mostly when you kind of forget the details of even what's happening. You don't even realize that there's instruments playing, you don't even realize you're in a concert, you just kind of, it's almost like the reverse of the flow of us performing. You're in the flow of the audience, you kind of, we all aim for this kind of transcendence feeling. Is it always
come si dice, verbunden?
Connected
with high quality performance, or it doesn't have to be?
I don't think it doesn't
I think the intention has to be there. I think for me, what makes convincing performance or convincing music is that you have so much intention to make it well or make it round or make it beautiful that that almost over, like even if there is a mistake or some things that don't work, it's just overwhelmed by the amount of intention of playing. You know, it's, you see that people are looking at each other and going with each other, making music, and I think that's also beautiful. Or even when you have a dinner with somebody, you say, okay, how did I know I had a good time at this dinner? It's just, it's flowing.
It's not the food quality.
I mean, sometimes we eat a cookie or random something and we have a best time. So.
Exactly. I think this is sometimes something that people forget also.
Yes, but
young performance.
It's also important to have the quality.
Exactly.
I think it's also that you cannot.
If you have a good quality, then you can trust on that. And
the thing is, you need the trust, and in order to have the trust, you need the quality. So I think that's what also, I guess, what we convince ourselves with. Very nice. So now a bit of a more, how should I say, deeper question, or kind of maybe personal, but how do you get through times where you don't really feel like it? You know, there's some times where you wake up and you say, you know, is there some kind of method, or do you kind of, because for example, even for me, there's sometimes I just don't do anything about it, or I just do something completely different, and you just have to kind of give it time. But I don't know, how about you, if you have some different approaches?
This is a difficult topic. I think I've been through also some difficult times, and I think the most important thing is, it's really difficult for me not to do it, but it's really not to overthink. So go to something else.
Simplify what's happening one step. I think one step at a time.
Exactly. And for me, it's great that I never do sport, because if something happens that it's like
you did sport this morning.
Exactly, because I didn't have a great night.
Oh,
so then sport. Capito?
So you take what's happening and you put it into something else. Put it into physical activity.
No, I mean, yes,
that's
something like this, or cook, or something like this.
Yeah.
But if it's over months and stuff, also another thing that helps me is to think, and I really believe in it, that everything that happens in life, this sounds so dumb.
No, there's no.
Finish it.
You have to.
No, but you know what I mean.
We don't know what you're
thinking.
thinking. You have to say it.
Continue as a meaning, and it will bring you to something more enjoyable, more valuable. Like I had a period where a few years ago where I had an overuse injury of my lips.
Yeah.
And I was mega worried that it was like, dystony, focal dystony, something nervous. And I went to all kind of doctors and stuff. But it wasn't that problem. It was really an overuse injury, but I had this sensation, and every time, like it was explained like this: your brain sees once the problem, and then it focuses like a security camera on that area. And when the problem is recovered, then you anyways feel like, now talking about that, I feel that. It's crazy. And so then you have, you have to focus on sound, singing, not overdo for several months and stuff. And then you find other ways, like I realized that with teaching, because I also teach children, I can have really fun, I can enjoy my job, that is a musical job with the trumpet, even if I'm not performing every day, So that brought me to another level of consciousness, and then I solved this, because it wasn't a problem, it was just a focus problem.
Mental focus.
And I'm really grateful I went through it, So if it's that moment that you're going through it, trust the process, I would say.
Okay.
Capito?
Yeah.
No? Leandro?
Yeah.
Greta?
I mean, I've also had some times when I couldn't sing because I was sick. Like, that's the problem with us when, I don't know, we have something in our throat. It's just you can't do anything. And at these times, I don't know, I'm always like so sad because like something is missing.
Yeah.
But you cannot like force yourself. If you force yourself to do it, to sing, to practice keyboard, it won't work. It will just get worse. So I had to teach myself to just like wait and be patient with myself, that my body needs to heal, or yeah. So yeah, with singers we also have sometimes the problem that we are sick and that we cannot do anything, like yeah. And I had to really teach myself to be patient with myself and not like force myself to do anything and be like unhappy about it because I cannot practice or sing or whatever. Sometimes you even miss a concert and it's like really bad feeling, but you cannot do anything about it. You just need to give your body the time to rest.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's something I've learned, that I shouldn't freak out about it. Like just calma, calma, calma. And yeah, when I'm like mentally stressed out, I also try to like break it down to like the easiest things. And sometimes I also just need like a break from practice or from Hauselu, from singing, from whatever. And I just need like a day where I don't do anything that is connected to music. I do puzzles.
Wow, nice. We do puzzles.
Yeah. I love puzzles. And I read a book, or I love baking. So I do like really stuff that helps me to like be in the moment and think of the essentials. Like, okay, I put the flour in now, I put the sugar in. And yeah, that's like my personal therapy to like calm down and also calm my thoughts down, because I'm a really big overthinker, and then this helps me to like, yeah, rest my soul.
And with those activities, can you stay in what you're doing in the moment, or you always find yourself that you're thinking about that?
I do also think about the
problem.
Oh no, I have to do this, but then okay, no, it's fine. You need to calm down now.
I think it's also the whole process is the most important.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that you don't need to make sure that you're in the activity or not.
No.
But it's the act of always coming back to saying, hey, well, I'm...
That's fine, yeah.
Exactly, accepting that also.
Yeah.
That you see that your thoughts are there.
And also like meditation or something to like really, so I breathe normally and like really bring myself together again. Yeah. Yes. That's what I do.
That's really good, huh? I'm terrible with puzzles.
You said so.
Yeah, and I'm also terrible at baking.
Okay.
I congratulate you for your own. It's really nice. So what do I do when I lack motivation of practice? I basically use a method that is called the 3 method, which means I count to 3 and I go practice. So it's literally, no, I'm joking, but in the sense no, in the sense, sometimes I reflect, like, of course there are a lot of days that I don't feel like practicing, and then I try to look back, and I usually do like, okay, were the last 2 weeks productive? Do I have something big coming up? Is something, if I don't practice today, is going to be fine? If the answer is yeah, it's going to be fine, I don't practice, like,
yeah, just take it.
Sorry, I will just not do anything today. But on the other side is like, people go to work almost every day, so even if they don't feel like it, so why will we not go to practice?
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I try to be rational about it, not think about my feelings, and count to 3 and go practice.
Amazing. Sometimes
different approach.
that's
You count 2,000. 1.
The whole idea also with music and emotion is that some people work better with using that emotion to help them and say, hey, look, I need emotional rest and I need time to like digest what's going on, and some people need this kind of more stoic approach, and you say, hey, look, like, I'm good, it's something that's happening, but let's keep going. It's also like we are all an athlete in a way, If we realize, hey, look, my muscles are really tired, I mean, even our physical muscles in playing, but we need to kind of think about what...
But it is something, also sometimes we forget that it's not, like the process is not sorry, I lost my balance. Keep me. The process is not like every day better, you know.
Yeah,
And
it's a
when you-
spiral.
And when you are, for me, when I was 18, 19, it was like, okay, tomorrow I'm better than today. No.
Yes.
But it's
And
also like if you skip a day of practice, the next day is going to be so much more difficult. Like it's not even worth it. Like
See, exactly.
today, if
Yeah.
like okay, if I don't practice, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. But if I need to practice and I don't go practice, like tomorrow is going to be so hard.
See,
It's like
I mean, this is also in life. If you don't do the hard thing now, then the next day will be like you have to do it again. I mean, you have to
yeah.
keep it in balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole, also the art of what we do, and also what a good life, I think, is to make sure that we always have the balance of doing what we need to do, what's good for us, and also what we. I mean, we don't eat chocolate every day, but it's also nice to have a piece of chocolate.
It's true.
Really good, really good. I think it's a good conclusion.
So, what is something that you taught yourself in the past months or time? So people always teach you something. Hey, look, do this, do like that, do something. But sometimes you need to sit down in your room or wherever that is and say, hey, look, like this is. I'm gonna be my own student to myself. So what is something?
Guys, help me.
Or I can
Do you
start.
have
Is
something?
it like
Ah. No, I need time to think.
in a continuing deep sense? Like, I haven't learned a new skill, I think, in the last 3 months, but
Nice. Nice. Useless.
I think I have learned to accept that things will change, and sometimes life just throws things at you,
Yes.
and you just need to continue and like
Roll with it.
cope with that, roll with it, and like kind of don't freak out. Like things will change, but they also continue, and everything will be fine. Like, yeah. But I don't know. It's not a skill, more like
But that's how I
like
like
something
it.
that
It is a
I've
definite
noticed
skill.
and like reflected upon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you learn a skill in the last?
No. The last skill I learned was like to ride a bike when I was like 9. No, it was before that. No, but I think my answer is kind of in the same way as yours. Like, I think the most valuable thing I learned in the past few months is like things are going to be fine. Like, it's always like if something goes wrong, it's fine. Like, it's fine. Things are going to. Doesn't matter the circumstances. Of course, there are some stuff that is harder or.
Yeah.
But
that's
it's always
difficult to. This doesn't mean you have to totally let it go, otherwise, no? You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you have to always keep your
Have it on.
intention to do better all the time.
See.
I mean, it's easier to say, oh yeah, everything will be fine, but that behind that, we know. It only works if you know that you're going to.
yeah,
Always
but I
improve.
mean with the sense of like being worried about some things that you cannot control. You know, like
That's important.
like if there's something
Yes,
happening and
okay,
it went wrong, you
Yeah,
know, and like
Yeah.
you will
I mean,
not
that's-
sleep good tonight. Why
Yeah.
will you not sleep good tonight? Like you cannot do anything. So if you cannot control it, why bother it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You know, like it's
Just let it.
of course it's super difficult, and I'm not saying I'm like everything is
Yeah.
fine. No, of course I stress about stuff,
Mhm.
but just knowing like it's fine.
See.
Yeah.
Like the
It's always
guy running for the train 5 minutes early. I mean, you get it
He was stressed, you know.
He was stressed.
He's not in this
in this flow.
in this flow.
What is your skill?
For me, I remember when you were speaking and I was overthinking that 1 year ago I learned this important thing. It sounds really simple, and I agree totally with your skills. But this is crazy. Like I didn't learn how to do it, but I'm trying to do it, and it is I don't know how to call it, like the art of listening. So like
bravo.
listening.
Bravo.
Not interrupting people. You.
See exactly what. Sorry. Let's go. Do it. Thumb up.
Thumb up.
No, thumb up.
What do you mean thumb? It's hard.
You mean a thumbnail?
No, it's like this, and you expect a heart, and you get a thumb up.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But aha! Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't listen to it. No, but this is true. When someone is talking and you are in the middle of a discussion, it's crazy how you hear to the person, but you think on what you want to say, and maybe you interrupt and say no. That is actually better than not interrupting and keeping on not listening and waiting for your moment to talk and say what you thought 3 minutes ago. This is so difficult because you have your thoughts, and if someone is speaking, you wait, I have to say that. Wait.
I'm very bad at this.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot in our meetings.
Say exactly.
I'm like, okay, the guy said something, now I want to say this, but then I would keep talking. I don't know what to say. Then I even sometimes write it down so I don't forget.
Say brava. That is in a way the way, I think, because if it's something important, you have to say.
Yeah.
But this is really difficult, and also because exactly if you have a meeting with a lot of people, the way of listening is to listen, and then to think a natural consequence or the answer, no, and then answer or tell something, but take time, take time in the silence, and if naturally if you are 10 people speaking, maybe someone has something to say, and then it's.
I will reflect on that in 3 days.
Not for 5 years.
So, as a funny question, I wanted to ask you your relationship with food. Since it's very personal to everyone.
Sorry.
Also, like, what kind of things do you cook? Does good food matter to you? Like, also, if you want to talk about your culture and that representation with food, please.
But you said good relationship.
Is it tough, or is it very good? Okay.
But it's tough with other cultures. But I let you answer.
No, it's your
We are waiting. I cannot.
It's too private. It's too private.
This is your question.
Look, I'm Italian and I said it all, so you can skip like per two. No, but I love food and I love cooking. What should I say?
Are you good at it?
You will see later. I know you.
What's your favorite?
Allora,
is there a favorite? Okay, there's too many questions.
Allora, this is a beautiful question.
Okay.
And a few months ago, I would have answered with a stupid answer because I like everything so much that I cannot pick something. So until few months ago, I would have answered imagine with imagine. We get banned from Italy with pomfret.
Oh.
Why?
You're Italian and you choose fries.
See, wait, because I love
fries. French fries. That's your favorite food.
Wait. Because why? Because it's everything so good. No.
What do you mean everything?
Allora,
it's
pasta al pomodoro, lasagne, pizza.
Yeah, you have so many amazing things.
The second course is, salsa in bocca alla romana. E poi the dolce, tiramisù, everything.
Okay, you said the whole list of
carbonara and the best making carbonara, but everyone says that.
I ate a very good pasticcio in. I don't know.
Or as Raul Savioto said it, pasticchio.
Pasticcio.
Vabbè, where?
I don't know.
In Italy?
Yes.
Okay, that is good. No, so that I would feel sorry for a dish, for a recipe.
Sorry.
To be picked from me,
You feel sorry for it.
Certo, why should I say lasagna? And what about the others,
So you feel pity for...
Yes. So that's why I say pomfret,
So it's a way.
It's out of the question.
Okay.
And I would always eat pomfret, you are...
But plain, no sauce.
No, mayo and ketchup.
Mayo and
ketchup. And that's not cocktail sauce. Attenzione. It's mayo and ketchup,
But mayo and ketchup together.
It's cocktail sauce.
See, but then if you ask cocktail sauce, you will get that. This.
Okay.
No.
It's okay.
Mayo and ketchup, and then you can.
You can mix and match.
If your favorite food was pomfret, you'll understand.
I don't. My hands are up.
With a bit of Coke.
It's so good.
But in the last weeks, every time I pass by a pizzeria and I just smell the perfume of pizza. This is the best thing in the world. Good pizza. capito? And then maybe pizza is also out of the question. Pizza is not pasta al pesto, you know. Pizza is pizza, so maybe I would pick pizza.
Is
But
it normal pizza like margherita? Or?
see, margherita, the plain Napolitan pizza, margherita with a good tomato. When you find a good tomato, mozzarella, basilicum, fresh basilicum.
Yeah.
I also had my period during COVID time. I learned a lot how to bake
To make it.
because energy was inclusive in my mite, in my rent. So the oven was going all day. Pam, 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 pizza, mozzarella.
Pietro's Pizzeria.
Sì, sì, sì.
And you know how to do this?
This is acrobatic pizza. You do with
Acrobatic. And
It's-
there's what, stationary pizza? Or what? Yoga pizza and...
acrobatic. No, wait, adesso. We open the chapter. No,
Oh my
this
gosh.
pizza is not a normal pizza. You do with really strong farina,
Strong.
how you say, flour,
Flour.
But what do you mean strong?
with a lot of protein, like 15,
There's like
17
pizza-
grams per
pizza
kilo, so they don't get holes. If you take a normal pizza dough that you do,
It will make bubbles
and
inside.
if you do like this, it's a open, you know. So I don't do that because it's not good to eat.
Okay, you don't like the holes.
But I
In the
do
pizza.
everything, you know.
Oh, it's
Pam,
kinda
pam,
cool,
pam,
huh?
pam.
It's kind of cool.
It's cool.
Maybe you should put some protein in.
You can rent me a bit of protein, and then we do it.
Okay, deal.
Beautiful.
Deal.
Let's try.
Okay.
But I don't think it's really good to. But I don't know. I never tried acrobatic pizza to be eaten. But come to my place, pan pizza. No, I really.
Acrobatic pizza.
I learned with the YouTube videos from what's his name? 5 years ago. Gino Pizza.
5 years ago, you're starting to think again.
Gino Pizza or something like that. You know him?
I know.
With the combo method, where you do the
You know Casa Pappagallo?
Casa Pappagallo. Beautiful. I use the tiramisu recipe from Casa
And
Pappagallo.
we use the carbonara recipe for
Brava.
the
No,
best. And
yeah.
also other verdure and
Sì.
stuff.
Sì,
Like,
sì, 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 sì.
That's the best.
Brava. So I
You
think
know what Casa
I am
Pappagallo?
Casa Pappagallo.
familiar, but
It's like a YouTube
This
channel.
beautiful,
and he's like an Italian cook.
That's amazing how he speaks.
Yeah, it's
So really relaxing, and good
Yeah.
recipes. The tiramisu recipe of Casa Pappagallo. We are not sponsored. Are we sponsored?
no, no
It's
sponsors.
the best.
Any sponsors, please?
But it's also really it's also really easy. So I see you have also good relationship with now with Becker. You said no.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a sweet tooth. I love everything. Dolce.
Dolce, la dolce vita.
Yeah, I mean, I also like food. I mean, yeah.
Do you have a specialty you bake? You kind of
Chocolate chip cookies.
chocolate chip.
I love chocolate chip cookies.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
I think they are my specialty.
And what's like the best thing? Is sometimes they're harder, they're more chewy. Like
I
what's-
think you need like the crispy outside,
Crispy.
and then inside it's like still if it's best if it's still a bit warm, and then like a bit like chewy, like not hard center.
Okay.
It needs to be like
She's
a
a
bit
specialist.
warm.
Respect. Sì.
Definitely.
What
Yeah.
is your relationship with sweet and salt? Do they
I
marry?
yeah.
Could they marry?
I mean,
Or are they?
I just have to say a meal is not finished if there is no dessert. Like I eat my my like normal salty food for nutrition.
for nutrition.
Just for the vitamins.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you just
And
get
afterwards,
through the
like
meal.
a piece of chocolate or I don't know
See,
something.
beautiful. And
to
after it,
finish, like it leaves this nice taste in your mouth, you
Okay.
know. Otherwise, it's weird.
I understand.
after it, don't you eat a piece of Parmigiano? Cheese.
Parmigiano cheese.
Actually, no.
Okay. Pity.
I
I never wait. I'm the dessert.
La bocca la mica stracca finché non la sa de vacca. So the mouth is not tired until she or it tastes vacca. So
Like
cow.
with cow, yeah.
Exactly. So after that, pam, a little piece of fromage. But also in France is the dessert
I
of
know,
fromage.
it's in France, but,
I know.
But this is another story.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm you know something, I never tried the Francesina. Never.
What is a francesini?
Let me ask you.
please.
So,
Francesini.
I'm not a great cook, not at all. I do very minimum, university style.
So
Yeah, I'm not. It's not terrible. I mean, it is good, but not a specialist for sure. Portuguese food, man. Portuguese food is amazing. I don't know what to tell you. Francesinha is really good, but I mean, if you are a really foodie, like there's so many types of meat dishes that you can try. Fish, like fish in Portugal is
Bacalhau.
amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, bacalhau, which is cod, but like I don't know, like you get fresh fish everywhere. You know, and there's a lot of protein in your meals, which is good for the gains.
Acrobatic food.
Yeah, but I don't know what my favorite food is.
Acrobatic francesinha.
Acrobatic francesinha.
You can.
I don't know, maybe something related with bacalhau. Bacalhau, I don't know if you guys ever tried. It's just famous in Portugal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's hundreds of ways, or maybe
What is
thousands
it
of
exactly?
ways.
Tell us.
It's
I'm not sure.
codfish is a type of fish. It's
With
salty.
pomfret.
With fries.
I mean, you can eat all of it, but yeah, sure. I mean, there's actually a dish that's called bacalhau à brás, which is basically fried cod with not pommes frites, but like with
Batata.
potatoes, yeah, fried potatoes.
Okay.
But yeah, Portuguese food is amazing. Try it out.
How is it with like dinner? Like, what is like a Portuguese dinner? Do you all sit at the same table?
Usually
Is
it's
it
very, very heavy. I would say it depends on the household, but yeah, of course we sit.
I sit on the toilet.
I don't know. No, I'm saying like.
Is that the Italian style?
I say everyone in one room. And then you do a Zoom meeting.
Nice. Italians. But yeah, Portuguese food, I mean, it's a lot of meat. I wouldn't say, for me personally, I wouldn't say it's so much similar to Italian, because you guys do a lot of pasta and stuff. We don't do so much. I mean, we do a bit, but not so much. I would maybe even say, add some things with Spanish, French food. I don't
With
know
barbecue,
what French
you
food
do a
is.
lot of barbecues.
Yeah, a lot of grill, of course. But I also a bit with Greek. I don't know. I think I don't know. I was in Greece and I tried some things, and I don't know. This could be Portuguese. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Try it out.
And what about Canadian food?
Canadian.
Canadian, mate.
I mean, Romanian food is
Romanian.
the thing we'll talk about.
Okay,
And this,
but-
for me, Romanian food is you just taste soul. You just taste heart. You just, I mean, maybe not the specific heart itself, but that
Soul.
soul.
I thought
Soul.
salt.
No, I'm not saying it's salt.
Sorry.
No,
You
but
just taste salt.
Salt are beautiful.
we have like chorba. Chorba is this soup, and we have borscht, but it's not this red borscht. It's like fermented yeast. This thing that makes the soup a bit sour, and you have a bunch of veggies. I love chorba de perișoare, which is like soup with meatballs, but like with veggies and red, and it's just like, I don't know. Every time I eat this, I also have a bit of sweat, but I'm just like, oh, this is so nice. I feel at home. And if you are lucky, you go catch a grandma in Romania, then you will have the best experience. But there's also we have cabbage rolls and.
My the grandmas are always also in Italy, also in Portugal, of course.
The grandmas
Yeah,
are the
also
most
the
important.
grandmas.
We have to take care of everybody.
I mean, they
See,
spent
no,
like what
cooking.
60, 70 years cooking. I mean,
Yeah.
Say this.
they probably got good at
I mean,
it.
we need to respect their.
Also, yeah.
I still remember la mia nonna Lina.
Oh,
Nonna Lina. She used to do this pasta pomodoro, so really plain, but this tomato was going on for hours.
Yeah.
With the basil, but I still don't understand when she put it the basilicum, but it was the specific flavor of it with the specific oil, and sometimes I can smell it, or someone does it, someone from the south does it really good pasta pomodoro, and it's crazy. After more than 10 years, then you have the memory that stays.
yes.
It's
But you
with
never thought about it.
flavors, with
You
flavors.
never thought about it. And now, it's like one thing I have also with food is like this is the typical like thing of like you don't value things until you don't have them. With food is the same. Like I didn't even like fish that much, and like just if I could eat like sea bass right now, you know, just like on the grill and with a bit of lemon, so I mean, like.
Yeah.
Like maybe 5 years ago, my mom would cook that for me. I was like, oh, go and fish.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. I mean, Yes. No, I think in that way I liked it because it was the Sunday, you know, and then you have this pasta, so you can really play. And when you are a child, so you don't realize you are happy. Maybe you are also worried about tomorrow school. I don't know, but you don't. In that moment, you don't have to feel. Look, I'm happy. No, now we value much more, of course, but I think we remember about those times like this because we didn't have so many thoughts. I mean, I know I was grateful for that pasta, but now the connection you do with this flavor is connected with
The memories.
with the moment, and even if I wasn't like hugging my grandma the whole time. I mean, I know we were there together, and then see, it wasn't bad at all. See.
How was it in
I
Germany?
never said, "Oh no, again pasta." That's for sure.
How was it in Germany? In like a traditional dinner, or what? Do you have any traditions with food?
Beer is traditional.
Traditional
It's
beer.
true,
I love my mom's food. I know I've always feel very blessed when I come home and I don't have to do anything.
Yes.
See,
Like when she cooks for us. I don't know. Like we had some traditional food from Hessen, from Kassel.
Mhm.
Like that's where I was born.
Yeah.
But it's like some traditional food which my mom grew up with. We did that. But otherwise, like she does also a lot of crossover cooking. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
this is true. What I gave for granted is because with my grandma it was once per week or once per 2 weeks, and then it wasn't for granted, you know, that she was cooking on. But this is true. My mother, like, or our parents, they used to cook every day for the whole family, for the kids, and every day trying something different. How is it even possible now? Now we understand this.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Now
God.
that I have to cook for myself, like when I moved out, like I appreciate it so much more when I come
Exactly.
home.
I had a phase like in the beginning when I started studying in the uni. Like I had to cook every meal, and I started. Is my life just cooking? No, but this is
No, it's also washing.
No, also the dishes.
and doing groceries. Like, how am I supposed to go to groceries and think about what I want to eat over the week? And then I always forget something, and then I need to clean the dishes, and then I need to cook again. Like, can I
And then you need to
live
wash
it?
We are getting used to it.
And like it's everything. I cannot order. I thought when I was a kid, it's like, oh, why don't we order? And like, yeah, it's expensive. That's why.
Yeah.
And then you live in a flat, in a shared flat, and you have one fridge, and you cannot do the grocery for the whole week for you, you know. And then you have this, and then every 2 days you have to go buy something.
Yes.
And then maybe you have the same problem of me. I cook in the evening, and I think, okay, this is for the next 2 days, and then I have something already cooked, and it's really good, and I finished everything. Porco cane!
But
And then the next day is the same.
but imagine you had to run after your food. Wouldn't that be worse?
No, it's true.
We are lucky that we don't have to.
We are really lucky, and we should appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes.
Appreciate the grandmas.
I appreciate the crumbs and the food that we can buy.
Okay, as a finishing question.
No, fun fact about your fun fact about Germany's typical recipe.
How do you know about Germany?
Beer has
Bravo.
Beer has 95% water in it. I'm just saying.
Okay. Does this mean you're?
No, it makes you think, you know.
You wanted him to say that. That's why you mentioned it. The beer.
No, because we were on the train, and the first thing that he says is this. You know, like it's 9 in the
Because
morning.
I was in Sevilla and I had dehydration problems apparently, and he said me, "Did you drink enough?" And then I said, "Yes, of course."
I drank beer.
95% of what I drank it was water.
As ChatGPT is true, actually.
Beh, certo che è true. You do the percentage minus the alcohol, and then that is water.
Bravo.
I mean, I'm almost.
Michael!
Wait, I'm almost musically checking on maybe alcohol.
You don't drink alcohol.
I almost never drink. But
Everything.
but I was in Sevilla and the only word I knew was cerveza. So and that was I got. But you know.
So you only just go
I
to
do say-
people
I
and
do
say
say
cerveza.
I do say water in Spanish.
No.
Agua. Agua. What? No.
He only realized this now. Anyhow,
Isn't it almost the same? Okay.
Si, si, si.
No, keep the microphone.
as a finishing question, like something more, I don't know, in the future, what is one thing that you wish for in the next time? Let's say next, whatever, it doesn't mean. Something that you wish for yourself or someone else, or it can be a wish you have. Or that you wish that you eat your grandma's pasta again, or it can be any wish.
Beautiful. Do you have something?
I wish to finish my bachelor with a good grade
Beautiful. We wish you to that.
and that everything goes well.
Yes.
Not too
But
much
that's for
stress.
sure. When is it?
I finish in January next year.
January next year.
Oh, that's a long
Oh,
time.
you have some
It's
time.
a long time.
You're gonna be okay.
Si, si, si. Beautiful. Do you have a wish, Leandro?
Yeah. Health, of course, most important.
That's it.
Always.
Health.
Sun, which is very rare in Luzern.
No.
Hey, last
It is
week.
now.
Last week was
Until
wonderful.
June is not
Last
fun.
week, but then what was this? The rain?
Yeah,
it's
we
my,
have
it's
to-
my wish, huh? Don't interfere.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
We listen and we don't.
We don't judge.
We don't judge.
No judging.
Yeah, health for my family, my friends, and the people I care, and money as well.
I was saying I feel bad now saying another wish because I also wish health for everyone. But
Thank you.
That's good.
I liked the final part because let's face the truth. Everything is important. What
But a unique response.
I wish,
Something sentimental to finish very strong.
guys. I don't know. I wish
One thing from you, you know.
from you. From me. No, guys, I don't have an answer. I wish Madonna, and now
Sure,
I.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you wanna be? No, ma cazzo, però Ulster is gone. No, I think, I mean, you know, I'm sentimental. I'm happy with my life, so I wish
Great.
it goes on like this.
Amazing.
Basta.
Fantastic.
Having a great time with
Great
people
connection.
around, great connection. I think listening to people.
Yeah.
I think having great people around is really a gift.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I appreciate it very much.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. Pietro, Greta, and Leandro. We hope
Thank
to see
you.
you in the next concerts. And thank you for all that watch. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you.
Ciao.